Hey, Cookie, welcome back.
Hey Dan, good to see you. Good to be back here at Callan Park. And both teams ready. There was a slight technical hitch with the Malaysian national anthem, but absolutely phenomenally, the girls took over and they sung it a cappella.
It shows good team spirit, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, game on. This is a really exciting game. Malaysia versus Gibraltar. We've never seen Gibraltar play in Hong Kong before, so welcome Gibraltar.
I can see that there's already quite a few people on Facebook tuning in from Gibraltar.
Yeah, welcome. So we saw them matched up. So just the world rankings, we've got Malaysia at 27 and Gibraltar at 31. So this should be a nice close game.
Excellent. So first centre pass to Malaysia.
Yep. Just looking across court, Cookie, that Malaysia seem to have got a lot of height, haven't they, over Gibraltar?
Absolutely. I think at all ends of the court, certainly in this attacking goal third and goal circle, they've definitely got the height advantage.
Oh, nice pass in. Okay, great shot. So the first quarter in the first game of the Four Nations, there's always going to be a little bit of nerves in that beginning, the first few passes. But Malaysia seem to have settled in well. A tight defence from Gibraltar. Attack, sorry. Nice shot. What a piece.
So, yeah, I think that'll. I think getting the first centre pass away, scoring a goal is always going to ease the nerves.
Oh, absolutely. As a shooter, you know, as I say, just get that first shot in, and that settles you for the rest of the game.
It's going to be interesting to see whether this height advantage for the Malaysians is going to tell, or whether this Gibraltar team is going to be fast and nippy.
Well, looking at their warm-up, Cookie, for Gibraltar, they look very physical, really strong, very fit. They, oh, big hit on the circle. Contact from that centre, Malaysian centre. Oh, very accurate shooting from the goal attack. Great, 2-1 to Gibraltar.
Yeah, Amy Pozo looking very, very assured with the first couple of shots there.
Yep. Do a fumble there from the goal attack. Always love watching Malaysia play, Cookie. They're very fast, they're agile and really accurate with their passing. So we haven't seen Malaysia play in Hong Kong since 2017, I believe.
Well,
when we had the Tri-Nations in Hong Kong. So the Four Nations has been going on, this is the second year. So it's great that we can get those 3 other countries in. So really exciting, we've got an overseas Gibraltar coming in with the other Asian countries.
yeah, absolutely. Last year I remember seeing Ireland play here, which was pretty exciting for everybody.
That was very good. Okay, nice shot there from the Malaysian goal shooter. Now can we... Zaman? Sorry, apologies, I'm trying to pronounce their names. Turnover for Malaysia. They're really bringing the ball down nicely, Malaysia, finding the space in that centre third. Need to lift that pass up a little bit into the shooter. Oh, falling short. Okay, nice.
I've always wanted to be that tall, Dan.
Oh, Cookie.
Especially as I sit beside you.
Oh, I think your growth spurt might be over, my friend. So Gibraltar really defending tight man on man. Great shooting again from the goal shooter, Malaysia. Do you want to pronounce that one, Cookie? Kamal Zaman?
Nora, I think we'll call her. Nora.
Okay. Nora. Yeah.
Nora kicking Kamal Zaman. So it's a very even game, and now Malaysia shot out that 5-2 lead.
Yeah. Oh, and a nice rebound. The height definitely an advantage there in the circle for those rebounds. Again, clearing down that centre third really easily. They're finding that space. Looking for the backup. again, because Gibraltar have got a very tight defence in this defensive end. Turnover for Gibraltar. So speaking to the Gibraltar coach earlier on, just before the game, they're really excited to be here and play different games against the teams against Asia, but they're just saying long flight, just recovering from their jet lag, so it's great that they got in here earlier this week.
Be interesting to have a conversation with the Gibraltars to see how Brexit is going on.
Oh gosh, do we need to go there, Cookie? That could be a whole new... We need another game to talk about that. Yeah. Okay, great shot from Gibraltar. Narrowing the gap, 5-3 still to Malaysia.
So far the shooting percentage for Gibraltar is way above Malaysia, having missed a couple.
Yeah, I think you're really using the height advantage of Malaysia as well, lobbing the ball into the shooters. Should have put it up, goal shooter. Nora. It's great hands defensive pressure from the wing defence.
There's no doubt Malaysia is actually marking up all the way down the court, putting pressure on them.
Absolutely, Cookie. There was great defence over the shot there by the Malaysian goal defence. Azal, Noor Azal. Yeah, the goalkeeper. Oh, see that call there, Cookie? That's a contact goal attack.
Yeah, contact outside the circle there.
Don't see that often, actually, do you? The attack, getting the contact call. I say that as a defence.
There speaks a defender who's always getting blown up.
Exactly. Oh, woe is me, the defender. Nice little passing there. Oh, again, great defence rebound from that goal defence. She's definitely got that height advantage, hasn't she, over the goal attack for Gibraltar?
Yeah.
It was Amy Pozo.
The way that this game is shaping up and with the height advantage that the Malaysians have got, I think the Gibraltars need to nail every chance that they can get. And again lifted it well above the goalkeeper.
Yeah, again there's a lob into the goal shooter, so they need to sort of work around that height, don't they, Cookie? Keep the shooter moving rather than standing in front. Very strong defence contending with that wing defence, Malaysia. She's the captain, Ali, for wing defence, Malaysia. So Cookie, from here, they've been here 2 years ago, as I said before, 2017, seeing a lot of new faces, which is great. Malaysia had a fairly young team. A few years ago, their shooter was 17, but showed great skill at that young age. Okay, Gibraltar is trying to work the ball around. It's finding hard to get around that tall defence. Turnover for Malaysia again. That's great work from Malaysia. Great passing and lovely shot. Malaysia pulling away now a little bit. An extra 4 goals. So Malaysia up 7-3. Halfway through the first quarter. Again, lovely lob in.
There's no doubt Gibraltars are having to work really hard for absolutely everything and anything that they can get here.
Nora's having a lovely game at goal shooter. Looking for that free option in the circle. Yeah, turnover. Offside, I believe. For Gibraltar. Holding well. It's frustrating wearing that hood, hey, when you're trying to shoot.
Yeah. Referred to as a hijab, worn by Malaysian women when they play sport.
Yeah.
Good to see a cultural mix within the
Absolutely.
Malaysian team.
Malaysia looking very fit as well. Shooter holding still, going up, and lovely shot.
So that's now a 10-3 lead.
Great accuracy for Malaysia. Taking a little bit more of a lead now, so Gibraltar's really got to sort of cut this down for the last 5 minutes. We don't want them to get them pulling away at such an early time in the game.
And Bryony Rovegno, goalkeeper, the Gibraltar captain, is having a tough day at the office.
Yeah.
I
would not want to be Bryony.
Yeah, probably given away about 6 or 7 inches in height, but certainly working hard there.
Yeah, so Bryony's the captain of Gibraltar.
There's no doubt Malaysia is working really hard, both sides of the ball, attack and defence.
Absolutely.
And Amy really needs to nail this one.
And
yes,
nice
she
shot.
does. There's about 4.5 minutes to go in this first quarter, and Gibraltar really needs to steady the ship.
A bit more defensive pressure on now. Gonna shoot it up. Just trying to get around that shooter. She's holding so well. Nice shot. So Bryony, the captain for Gibraltar, is 24 years old, been playing netball since she was 10. They call her Many Poppins apparently, as she's got everything anyone needs in her bag. Always good to have, hey? That's great as a captain as well. I'm the opposite there, Cookie. I know I have nothing in my bag when people want it. Hey, 13-4. We've got 3 minutes left in the remaining this quarter. Great long pass. Oh, holding well. Great lean though by the goalkeeper Gibraltar, and the first rebound. That would have been the first one they've missed for a while, Cookie.
Yeah, no, good pressure there. I guess when you're 13-4 up, it's very, very easy to get a little bit complacent on the shot. You said the Gibraltars need to work for every intercept, everything they can get.
Rebound there. They've really got that height in both ends, haven't they, Malaysia?
Both ends, yeah. Pretty much man for man across the court, from goalkeeper to goal shooter. I would say that Malaysia has probably got an inch or two advantage at least.
So Bryony's got a 2-on-1 in the circle. Go for the free option, goal shooter. Let's see what Gibraltar can do for this last 2 minutes. Working the ball around. That was a nice contest there from goal shooter goalkeeper.
One of the harsh things as a rugby player, I can't get my head around that the Gibraltar ended up on the floor and got penalised.
Netball for you, Cookie.
So Ashikin nailing yet another goal there.
To be fair though, Cookie, I think sometimes this game does feel like rugby. The games I've played, that's for sure. Nora showing strong hands, getting that rebound and converting to a goal. 15-4. So a minute left, they've got to really try and convert this. Play the safe option. Nice shot. That's one that Gibraltar definitely needed.
So Courtney Ferrer there. Oh, and a good intercept. Trying to get a decision inside the goal circle.
That's that one.
Courtney 2 from 2.
24 seconds, what I love about netball too, Cookie. You can you score a goal very quickly, so a game can change within a couple of minutes. So within 15 seconds to go, you can still get a goal. Still convert. Plenty of time. Lovely shot.
Nice.
Will they be able to take the centre pass from Malaysia? And no. All right, first quarter, 15-7. Cookie?
Good to see. Good fight back there right at the end from Gibraltar. Are we live or muted? Thank you. Dan, about to start the second quarter. Malaysia 15-7. Words of wisdom, no doubt, from the Gibraltar coach. As we can see on Facebook Live, lots of people watching in from Gibraltar. Sharon Borge. I noticed that Annabelle Bailey is also watching here in Hong Kong. Good to have you with us, Annabelle.
There I am, Cookie. Welcome back.
There I was, talking to myself, Dan.
So, second quarter, let's see what Gibraltar has made with their changes and what the coach has said. Surely they need to sort of mix it up a little bit, but also being the second quarter and playing a different style of game, they just need to settle in and let their own play come into its own.
Yeah, without a doubt.
See, there's a lot of experience with the Gibraltar team as well. So, you know, we've got ones playing for over 24 years, 20 years. The captain, vice captain's been playing for 20 years. Captain's been playing for 24 years. Blimey.
So, two goals early in the second quarter. I think we can see the Malaysians just putting pressure on them all the way through the court here. Gibraltar's having to work for every pass.
Oh, nice shot from Courtney.
Courtney Curra.
So, Cookie, you've been to Gibraltar yourself?
I have not.
Oh.
It's a final part of, I guess, one of the final parts of the British Empire, as it used to be called. It's still standing. They will be British until the monkeys leave Gibraltar.
I hear that's the highlight of Gibraltar, the monkeys. You have to go there for the monkeys.
Absolutely.
Gibraltar are finding their feet for the second quarter. A few quick goals in the early minutes. He's not quite getting the hands there.
As I said, it's fairly tough ask.
Pushing that past, yeah.
Both defensive and attacking circles, the Malaysians probably about 3 or 4 inches height advantage.
Little fun fact of Gibraltar, it's only a area of population of 32,000 people.
Wow.
That would be about one building in Hong Kong, I'd say. That's probably the population of my building in Hong Kong. But amazing that a population of 32,000 and they've got a world ranking of 31. So obviously very strong netball competitions there in Gibraltar. Oh, going for that high pass again. Nice shot there from Malaysia. Look at the fact Malaysia's going for every single pass, man on man. Got a bit of a cheer squad there, Cookie, for Gibraltar.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt that they are well supported.
Yep, absolutely.
Probably about 6 or 7 people at least.
I was about to say, they take up half the audience here. You're giving it away now though, Cookie.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a good night for a burglary in Gibraltar. I can't think there'll be many of the 32,000 people left there.
Well, I think the other 32,000, Cookie, you'll be tuning in tonight for the game. They've got 245 people watching Facebook tonight.
Absolutely.
Great defensive pressure there from the goalkeeper. See what Gibraltar can do this turnover. And then she narrow the gap down to 8.
The Malaysian fairly physical side, They really are making Gibraltar's work for every goal they get. Another.
Perez looking a great quarter. Finding his feet now, getting the goals in. Great accuracy.
Leading this quarter 4-3.
Early days yet, Cookie, but if you're a betting man, what would you say the end result's going to be?
I think I'd have to probably put my money on the Malaysians. Not only do they have the high advantage, but they are playing good netball as well. You know, it's not take anything away from them. They're not just using the physical prowess, they're playing good netball as well.
Yeah, it's really faultless netball at the moment, isn't it, from Malaysia? But Gibraltar are definitely holding their own this quarter.
I guess that's how Gibraltar's got to look at this, having been eight goals down in that first quarter. All they can do is try to work quarter at a time.
Oh, unlucky. And again, we're seeing that great passage of play from Malaysia, just bringing the ball down really nicely, finding that space. They play very well as a team. So they speak Spanish in Gibraltar, but how many of this team do you think will speak Spanish?
I have no idea. I was going to try and be clever and say I have no idea in Spanish, but...
Hola! I know that from Dora the Explorer. And Dora's will probably know more Spanish than I do from watching that TV series.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, just trying to find an opening there into the circle. It's Malaysian holding tight defence. Oh, she's holding her ankle, goalkeeper for Malaysia. Is she going to come up? So she's going to continue to play. Nice shot. They're looking more for Ferrer for the shooting options. Oh, step. Too fast for her own feet. I guess that's saying it to you all the time, Cookie. It's just too quick.
Unfortunately, Gibraltar's making a similar footwork error there.
They're both playing a very fast game, both teams. Bringing the ball down, long passes, quick options. Nice rebound. Shot, so Malaysia, 22-12 now. Just up the intensity for this last couple of minutes for this quarter for Malaysia. Ooh. Good contest there from the Malaysian goal defence.
Always good to see a defender get stuck in.
They're really making Gibraltar shooters work hard for every single ball, aren't they? Every single one's contested in that circle. Great shot though. It's a lovely shot from Gibraltar.
And Kozo cuts the deficit to 9 points as we're 6 minutes from the end of the second quarter. There's no doubt Gibraltar have really settled into their work.
Oh, lovely reading there by the Gibraltar defence. Gibraltar goalkeeper. Captain, Bryony, 24 years experience in netball. There's thousands of executors from Gibraltar. So a little fun fact from Bryony where she was saying the best thing she loves about netball is the experience the sport brings. That's so true, isn't it? Like here they are from Gibraltar playing in Hong Kong. Look, especially that sport, isn't it, Cookie? The travel, meeting new people.
Absolutely, travel the world. I think we'd all agree team sport is just about the best thing that I think any individual could do with their lives. You know, whether it's hockey, netball, rugby, soccer, cricket, team sport is the way to go, and you meet a lot of phenomenal people around the world.
Yeah, you would have done a bit of travel with your time in rugby.
Certainly
I see you
have.
travelling around, but luckily with...
Certainly have. I think the Gibraltars have probably got to calm down a little bit when they get the ball couple of times that they've made the intercept, read a play, and then it gets a little bit like a runaway train as they come down the court.
Yeah, I think they're just getting caught up in the pace of Malaysia. So once they get the turnaround, once they get that turnaround, perhaps short pass, calm it down, and then look for the best option.
So cut the deficit to 8, which is where they started. So even Stevens after the first 10 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's been a great contest this quarter, Cookie. You're still putting your money down?
I think I've still got to go with the Malaysians.
Okay. Put a bottle of wine on this, shall we?
So Ashikin again, a goal shooter there for Malaysia.
Got an injury time. So I think Gibraltar just want to mix this up a little bit with 4 minutes to go, get some fresh feet in. Great drive on the baseline. Oh, it's very rare to see an air ball like that in international netball. Saying that, I'd never be wanting to be a shooter. There's so much pressure on there, isn't it? As a defence, I'm always saying, get the ball in. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure, and after working hard for getting that ball, nice passing. Great contest there too for Bryony, the Gibraltar goalkeeper.
They are having to work absolute overtime.
Questioning the centre pass. Male umpire again tonight, Cookie. So good to see. See the mixing up with our international umpires.
I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah.
We are beginning to see the first female referees in rugby, even at the professional end of the game. And you know, typically being something that we've only seen in women's games recently, but the Pro 14 in Ireland, Scotland and Wales and Italy has had its first female referee, which is fantastic to see.
That's great. Gibraltar just trying to work the ball around. Going for the long shot. Oh, I think that's almost close to obstruction there, but Malaysia getting the rebound. I think in Hong Kong now, actually, in the Premier League, we'd probably say that half of the umpires are male. Half male, half female. Do a great job. Lovely conversion there for Malaysia.
Yeah. Fortunate that long pass rebounding back to the Malaysians there.
The Gibraltar audience a little bit quieter the last few minutes. They got their flags up.
Must be a fantastic trip to make from Gibraltar on the way here to Hong Kong.
Great support from the junior netballers here in Hong Kong as well. The ball girls sitting very cutely in the corner. We had overwhelming support. I think we were oversubscribed with the ball girls for this year. So this quarter we have a change. Claire
On the ball now, Claire Nunes.
Gibraltar. One minute to go. 12 in it. Oh, another clash.
So having pushed really, really hard there. Now 26-14, so now 12 goals. Well, 13 goal deficit. So we've opened up a 5-goal advantage. 6-goal advantage in this quarter. Happens very, very quickly. It's that pace that Malaysia play at.
Yeah, you can see, as I said, the game can change in just a couple of minutes. Obviously, Malaysia just pulled away in those last few. Gibraltar just pulling off a little bit of that intensity. Oh, that's a height again there, Cookie. Just getting that height advantage and rebound and converting it. Oh, wing attack finding it hard, just coming out of the fine, double defence. Malaysia really putting on the defensive pressure now. Oh, fantastic intercept there, but unfortunately just going offside at that last second. Almost did it. Lovely shot there by Bill Shooter. Gibraltar, rare. Oh, right on the buzzer. Was that goal counted?
I'm not sure whether the umpire seems to indicate, and it doesn't look like it's counted, so 27-15 at half time.
Brilliant. Okay, back on, third quarter. A few changes, for one change for Malaysia, the goal attack. So we now have Karishma on its goal attack. There seems to be no changes for Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by that?
So we come back, 28-15.
Yeah, I would have thought perhaps maybe a few changes might have happened with Gibraltar being down by what are we down now? Down by 13. Let's see how we go. Maybe just a change of tactics for this quarter. Oh, bit of an elbow now I just saw from Karishma. See they settle in.
There have been a few changes on the Gibraltar side, but they haven't found their way to our table yet, Dan.
Okay. Good spotting cooking.
Like the Malaysian shooter taking out the furniture there on the goal post.
So with 13 points down, what do you suggest that Gibraltar do? What changes do you think they need to make to reduce this deficit?
I think they've got to try and make sure that every possession they get, that they capitalise and at least make sure they get a shot on the net. There's been a few times said they make the intercept and then they just get a little bit out of control, get a little bit excited and turn the ball back over. So a major technical issue here.
No, for sure, yeah, capitalise on their turnovers, and I guess just the other thing, you know, the Malaysians are finding space in the circle for the shooters, so just keeping the shooters moving because they hold so well, and they've got that height advantage as well. So if I was a defender, I'd try and keep changing positions, moving around front to the side, just to sort of mix it up a little bit and to confuse slightly the centre wing attack on where they should be feeding the ball. So what's going on this post here, Cookie? We've got it.
I'm not quite sure, but Connie has now been brought into the action.
Connie Wong does a great job with the development of Hong Kong netball here. She does and coaches, runs, organises the under-14 national squads and the under-16 national squads. We're in the process at the moment of the selections under 14s. We had over 170 applicants. It's fantastic for junior netball in Hong Kong.
I'm quite often down and around the courts at Wong Chuk Hang on a Sunday. I think the junior netball program here in Hong Kong, absolutely fantastic, both from that participation level and also obviously the performance level. It's fantastic to see. And now Lorraine has come in and is adding her weight.
Literally.
Literally.
The post.
So this, I can't...
I'm not actually sure what's the problem there, Cookie. Is it not settling properly, or we can't really see from this angle? We're just sitting behind the Malaysian management team. They look very calm, don't they, Cookie? Sitting there, feeling relaxed.
They do.
They should be happy.
Connie's smiling. And now just putting the protectors back on. And the Gibraltar crowd goes wild. Let's just have a quick look and see who we've got.
Hello, Ellie
Noelle from Gibraltar.
Suzette Gallagher, hello.
And Ada Sham from Malaysia. And
give a shout out if you're watching in Hong Kong. Say hello. Oh, great converse, great shot. So the little break has obviously not upset the pace and the momentum of the Malaysian team.
Janelle Taylor wants to know if it's half time. Would that be any relation of yours?
Hello, Mum. Hello, Janelle Taylor from Brisbane, Australia. Oh, a nice passage of play there from Gibraltar too. Going for those short options. Quick pass to the top of the circle.
So Amy Pozo there, she's also in the under-18 basketball team for Gibraltar, so she's obviously a superstar athlete within Gibraltar.
And I believe a World Jams champion.
Absolutely, I think we're going to need to interview her at some point throughout the course of this Four Nations and find out whether it's hip hop, jazz, swing, or just good old-fashioned forward.
Yeah. A woman of many talents, obviously. The goal shooter getting caught there a little bit, trying to do a screen. But the goal attacker finding the ball, Amy. Great shot in there. And Amy. A little fun fact about Gibraltar as well. So Anna is a team. Her teacher is actually playing in the same team. How would you go? How would you feel if your teacher's playing in the same team as you? She's on best behaviour. Hopefully she's doing her homework on tour. Yeah, there's a good contrast there between the goal shooter, goal defence. A bit of what we'd call argy-bargy for Lisa Martin. Oh, great rebound. I think with Malaysia, how they're bringing the ball down so well. I'd almost advise the revolting team to try for that zone defence in the centre third, just to see if they can pick up those passes that the wing defence and the goal defence are bringing down. Trying to find the options.
Good work there from Malaysia. Cutting the deficit down to 11. 30 points to 19.
Oh, the obstruction should still convert and scores. Oh, great defence there. Having a really strong game, the goal defence for Malaysia. Noor Azhar.
You might say that, Dan.
Apologies.
I say it's easy for you to say.
We've got 4 days here, Cookie. We'll get the names down pat by Sunday.
Absolutely. As tough as these Malaysian names are, they are nothing like the Sri Lankan names at the 7.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Definitely a mouthful. Gibraltar double defending on the wing attack. So going for the goal attack option. Lovely shot. Really accurate this third quarter by the goal shooter from Malaysia. Getting quite physical down there in that circle.
Yeah, absolutely.
This quarter.
It's, there's no doubt the Malaysians are putting pressure on every pass and really making the Gibraltars work hard.
So we hear the Malaysian coach yelling out front. So obviously they're wanting to get that tight man on man.
I can't hear you again, Dan.
See if I can turn this up just a second. Lovely shot.
Good shot.
She's come in nicely and settled in well for this third quarter. Goal attack for Malaysia. Karishma. Ooh, good pick up on the loose ball. So up next after this game, we've got Hong Kong playing Thailand.
Absolutely, it should be a fantastic game. And a big welcome to Maggie Brownlee, who's watching there in Happy Valley, I guess. Maggie, good to see you.
Hi, Maggie. Maggie's been an institution in Hong Kong netball, being a fantastic mentor for players, for coaches. It wouldn't be Hong Kong netball without Maggie.
Absolutely.
I saw the Hong Kong team here watching a little bit earlier. No doubt they'll be very interested in this game. They've said never been playing against Gibraltar before, and be a tough match up against Malaysia in the next coming days.
Referee taking no nonsense down there. And the Gibraltar goal third.
So halfway through the third quarter, so we're finding that Malaysia's pulling away a little bit, Cookie. 34-20, up by 14.
Good defending there by the Gibraltars, really making the Malaysians work hard, but then giving away the contact and the easy free shot.
So I think it's the first time to Hong Kong for Gibraltar. I wonder if they've seen any sightseeing in Hong Kong. The Ocean Park action yesterday, you think, Cooking?
Yeah, I would imagine the Peak Tram, the Buddha, will be there.
Yep. Well, it's been a beautiful day today, actually, up at the Peak. Lovely and warm here in Hong Kong today, another 23 degrees. Perfect weather for Hong Kong netball. Oh, falling short there. Just lacking an extra push. So Cookie, this shooting combination in Malaysia working well, sort of rotating around the circle.
Yeah, there's, I think just generally throughout the court you can tell that there's a general level of stress from the Gibraltar players. They're under pressure up and down the court, and the Malaysians just look relatively calm and assured. The pace of the game's working for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Another rebound. Or a goal defense. But saying that, Cookie, it's a long tournament, it's 4 days, so they'll have a chance. Perhaps anything can happen in the other two games.
Absolutely, as we saw last year, the kind of upsets in the pool play. I think before Ireland finally came through.
Yeah, it was a great tournament last year with Ireland. We had Grenada, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Hong Kong beat Ireland through the rounds, you said, and Ireland just took it out by, I think, 5 goals in the final.
Ooh. Defensive pressure there from Gibraltar.
Lovely shot there. She's certainly got her sweet spot, that shooter, on top of the circle, hasn't she?
Absolutely, Ashikin. She
loves to stand.
Without doubt. So making that same change again at wing attack, Gibraltar. There's Claire Nunez coming on. She's all action, but losing her feet there.
Always helps have a bit of fresh legs in that third quarter, especially with the intensity of this game, Cookie.
Yeah, it's often hard to tell in games like this. I think until we've seen Hong Kong and Thailand play, we won't know. It's hard to get a judge of the game, but it does look fairly frantic. And as I said, I think Malaysia they're fast but assured on the ball, and Gibraltar are looking pretty stressed. But it's very easy to say that from here in the cheap seats.
Yeah, on the sideline. Speaking to the Malaysian coach earlier in the game, before the game, they arrived yesterday, so not much time to settle in to Hong Kong, but they seem quietly confident.
Yeah, a pretty easy trip. For those of you listening in from around the world wouldn't know, Malaysia is on the same time zone as us here in Hong Kong. There's only about 3.5 hours to KL. Another good shot there from Ashikin. But I'm not sure where the Malaysian team is drawn from. Malaysia quite a large country, and I'm sure not all the girls are from KL. So there could have been some fair distance of travel, maybe into camp before they travel, probably from KL.
Yeah, that's a good point, Cookie. An unusual ball error there, unforced error from Malaysia. bring it out of defence.
Good ball in.
Oh, contact call from the GD, Malaysia. Gibraltar audience spectators go wild. Go, just 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. A great effort there by Gibraltar goalkeeper Bryning. So Gibraltar just finding it hard to get in front of the player. As the Malaysian coach was saying, there's tight man-on-man defence, not giving an inch to any of the Gibraltar attacks. Saying that, they just found a nice lovely space and Gibraltar converts. That sweet spot again, Cookie. Oh, again, second air ball this quarter.
As you called it, an air shot there, completely missing the ring.
She can be so accurate, but then get 2 air balls in 1 quarter. So if your wife is a netball player, Cookie, have you been dragged into mixed netball before?
I have played the odd game of mixed netball, but I've got to tell you, Dan, it's not really my sport.
I can see you as a wing attack, wing defence.
Yeah, I'm not much use in the attacking or defensive circle, that's for sure.
I won't ask you for our team then for next season. Oh, nice little tip there, almost getting it, that hands the ball, but Krishma trying to convert.
So tough break for the Gibraltars there, the intercept, but the rebound off the bottom side of the net, straight back to the Malaysians, and then the free shot.
So I'd be interested to see if there's any changes for this fourth quarter, Cookie, for Gibraltar. You know, it's a bit of a gap now in the score from 23-41. See if they've got a different strategy for fourth quarter.
Yeah. The difference now is 18 goals, so they've only got a 5-goal deficit in this third quarter. So you know, with 28 seconds to go, this score-wise is potentially their most successful quarter. I think they are making the Malaysians work a little bit harder for every goal, with a few intercepts.
I think just keeping that intensity. You know, just as I said, goals can be scored very quickly in the game, so just keeping up and pressure over every ball. 4 seconds to go. Will they be able to convert this? Long ball in. Look for the long ball. That's okay. So third quarter, 42-23. Malaysia pulling away a little bit further there.
Yep, 19 goals.
Malaysia versus Gibraltar. Cookie, 42-23. What's going to happen this quarter?
Well, I'd like to see the Gibraltars. They've managed to contain Malaysia to sort of 5 and 6 goal deficits in the second and third quarter. I think what they should be aiming to do is aim to get parity in one of these quarters. Clearly, there's no way they're going to win the game, but they've got to fight for everything. And as you said, it's a long weekend, and they've got 4 more games to play. So you know, let's hope that they can build.
Absolutely. See, we've got a few changes here for the Malaysian team. Oh, a lot of changes there. So it looks like it's going to try different combinations. And I guess when you're up by this much, it's the time now to try different ones for the common games. Like the big games will be against Hong Kong and Thailand. So we've got 250 people tuning in from around the world. Hello, Kalani from Melbourne. So Kalani is a ex-Hong Kong player, played for our national team up to last season. Great defender. Hello, John Taylor from Brisbane.
So you'd like to think that with 5 changes to the Malaysian side in this quarter, you know, that should open up some opportunities for the Gibraltars.
Absolutely. So we've got a new goal shooter in at Gibraltar. So Megan is, Mrs. 15, been playing netball for 15 years, a PE teacher. And we've got Janice Marino in for wing attack. So new shooting combination. Quite making a post.
In golfing terms, we'd say never up, never in there if that was putting.
There we go.
Changes coming in, hard and
Some more.
fast.
Yeah, another one. Goal attack. We have for Gibraltar. Change. Courtney Ferrer into goal attack. Did he come out from goal shooter? Courtney's had a strong game this against Malaysia. She's been trying to get front position. Great shots in the first half. Just finding it hard to get around those tall defence here, Cooking.
Yeah, good interplay there from the Malaysians. Although they've made these 5 or 6 changes, still playing with a lot of fluency here.
New goalkeeper. Oops, bit of a stumble there. Oh, nothing worse when you go hard, get that intercept, and you fumble. Happens to the best of us, Cookie. Bit of a contact there from the centre of Malaysia. She's not going to get the contact call though.
The wing attack is struggling, an injury there.
Yeah, it's like a bit maybe corn. Oh, she looks in quite a bit of pain there.
Well, she's taken a bit of a dead leg.
Yeah.
Or a cork there.
Corkies, you see that in rugby a lot, don't we?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice movement there.
And welcome to Shirley Yoon, watching, probably down there in Happy Valley, Dan.
Yep. For sure. Goal shooter for Gibraltar, they're still a bit frustrated with his shot.
Cheers from the Gibraltar crowd there. It looked like a perfectly good intercept. The umpire ruled there was an issue. And ice pack and bandage out for the wing attack from Gibraltar, being attended to on the court side here that we can see.
Yeah, so as I said, it's 4 days, so we don't really want any injuries in day 1, do we? So since this 4th quarter that you see that Gibraltar's getting that sense of frustration and Malaysia is staying cool, calm and sticking to their game plan. Looks like we've got a goal shooter coming in.
Shooter.
2 injuries in a few short minutes. Shows it's getting a little bit more physical in this fourth quarter. It seems to be okay though.
I've often wondered how anybody would control big long limbs like that, but not something that I've ever had to worry about. Dan, how is it?
It's all right, Cookie. Takes a bit of practice. And nice shot from Malaysia. And we see that Malaysian contesting for every single ball. Crowd showing their angst on the sidelines. So Gibraltar goal attack, very much looking at like a basketball style shot there. Cookie, quick pass out. A little bit of communication here, saying who's going to shoot the goal. Exactly. They convert. The Hong Kong and Thailand team watching on. Going to pick up any pointers they can for the game tomorrow night.
Welcome to Irfan Riza. Shout out saying, come on Malaysia.
I see you drinking a refreshing Jack's Cocoa drink there, Cookie. How is it?
Absolutely, it's absolutely fantastic, refreshing, and certainly hitting the spot.
Of course, Jack's Cocoa is one of our sponsors for the Four Nations. Going to be one of those myself in a minute.
Another, I think, really closing this game out now. I think Malaysians, given that they've had probably quite an easy day at the office, I think they've attacked this game pretty professionally, and they've kept the pressure on all the way through.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking really comfortable now, aren't they, Cookie? So, more than half, double their score. I guess we're really hoping for a bit more of a tighter contest in this game. And it's just Gibraltar lacking the options there around the circle. They need a little bit more movement. They can do.
There's certainly a lot going on off the ball here today, Dan.
Yeah.
The Malaysians working really, really hard, and they're not giving an inch.
No, I mean Gibraltar's had a few opportunities in the circle, but I see the hesitation. They just don't want to put the shot up.
And a rare miss there. All the Malaysians in the attacking circle. Gets another opportunity.
Oh, that's a lovely shot.
Doesn't miss the second time round.
Krishna's had a lovely game. She moves very, very well. She drives very, very quickly, very fast to that circle, Krishna. Lovely screen there, and passing into the shooter. Lovely shot. Beautiful work there from Malaysia. Again, nice smile from the shooter. The centre rather from Malaysia. As a defender, I never liked it when my opponents were smiling, then I wasn't doing my job. It shows you how relaxed they are in the sport tonight. It's always good to smile, it means you're enjoying the game. That's what netball's all about, isn't it, Cookie?
Absolutely.
Enjoying the game and winning.
Yeah. Here we go, another possible injury to Malaysia. Goalkeeper limping. Looks like we have another change here.
Makes that long shot, not quite making it. But that's what you've got to do with 6 minutes to go. You've got the opportunity to get the ball in the circle now as Gibraltar, they've just got to put it up. When they try and pass it around, they just find that the defence is too strong and in getting those intercepts. So with Malaysia, nice pass in. Great pull in and lovely conversion.
Very good. And some helpful advice from Cassandra Humphreys. Come on, Gibraltar, shoot from where you are, Courtney. Come on.
Absolutely. It's like she was listening to us.
Thanks for that, Cassandra. Probably a little bit easier in the cheap seats.
Yeah, exactly. Lovely shot. Come on, Gibraltar, 5 minutes to go. So,
yeah, so with 5 minutes to go, there's nearly a 30-goal gap between the sides now. Malaysia steadily pulling away now.
that'll be a Gibraltar throw in.
I think the collective pressure that Malaysia are putting on.
Yeah, they're not giving an inch, are they, Cookie? Oh, as you can see, there's a tight tussle there in the circle. A few elbows in. Seems to be good support there on the Malaysian sideline as well. Very active, giving lots of advice for the defence. Finally finding space there. The Gibraltar's got a shooter. And I think even though there's a big deficit there, Cookie, it's important for Gibraltar to keep up the intensity and the quality of netball, just for their own confidence going into the game for tomorrow night.
Absolutely. I think everything's at this stage for Gibraltar about the little victories.
I believe tomorrow night it'll be Gibraltar and Thailand.
So contact just inside centre third, or maybe it's breaking.
Oh, it's not bound to find those options again. Instead of having to throw back. Looking at a little bit of movement there. Okay, there's a space. I'm sure she can see the shooter free under the circle there. Yeah, nice and easy. Sometimes it's those close ones that are the hardest ones to get in, aren't they, Cookie? Speaking from your experience as a shooter for 0 years. So Hong Kong netball, we get a lot of opportunities to play around Asia, but it's fantastic that Gibraltar could come over here so we could sort of experience a different play of netball.
Yeah, absolutely. The 3 Asian sides and then coming all the way from Europe. Fantastic opportunity, as we said, to travel and see the world and hopefully play some good quality netball.
Yeah, that's what they're getting. That's great. Oh, fantastic intercept there. Set out from Malaysia. We had the Hong Kong-Singapore Cup not too long ago, back in December, and that was coming off the back of the Asian Champs in last July, I believe it was. There were some close games there with Hong Kong and Malaysia. So again, I'm sure Hong Kong will be keen to get their comeuppance after just losing very narrowly to Malaysia in the playoffs for third and fourth, the Asian Champs last year.
Obviously, we just had the major international 4 nations taking place in the UK.
Yes.
Big wins there for England over Australia, I think. But then South Africa beat England.
Yeah, I know. The top 5 teams in the rankings have been some great challenges. It used to be Australia and New Zealand all the time. It used to be a given, but now it's great seeing these other countries coming up. Although I can't believe I'm saying that as an Australian. I was there watching the Commonwealth Games final with Australia versus England. I'm still crying of that game.
Another good goal there from Malaysia. I think it's good to see a changing of the guard. I know certainly in the UK that netball has really taken off on the back of Tracy Neville's team getting that gold medal.
Yeah.
And they actually won the Team of the Year at the BBC Sports
I saw that. Well deserved too, to be fair.
Which is it's very uncommon for netball to hit the heights, but it really grabbed the imagination in the UK. But I think there's some good things going on in South African netball. Your old Australian coach Norma Plummer working wonders down there.
She's a fantastic coach, so obviously doing an amazing job there with that team. Nice pass in there for the last 40 seconds of this game.
So now Malaysia out to 60-27. So despite my prediction that maybe Gibraltar could do something with all these changes in the Malaysian team, they have opened up nicely in this final quarter.
Nice quick pass in. Last 18 seconds, let's see if Gibraltar can convert. It'd be nice to finish off with a score, with a goal. Physicality of Malaysia coming through again, contesting every single ball. 7 seconds, 6 to go. Lovely pass in, but unfortunately not waiting for the whistle. 1 second, Cookie, can they do this?
Would need a big Hail Mary, I think.
Yeah. Like you say, just do it. Beautiful pass. Oh. A bit of confusion here for this last 2 seconds of the game. And just not quite enough time. Okay, so we've got Malaysia 60, defeated Gibraltar 27.
Yeah, I think a good game there. Malaysia has shown their class over Gibraltar there, but fantastic early hit out for the Gibraltans. And I'm sure that they're going to be better for the run.
Absolutely. So 3 more days, 3 more nights to go for the game. So we'll see. I'm sure we'll see onwards and upwards with Gibraltar for the next 3 days. But I'm sure Hong Kong as well, watching Malaysia, will be slightly concerned with the performance of Malaysia tonight. Looking on song.
Yeah, I think it's always hard to tell when you come to these 14 tournaments where everybody's posted until maybe you get through the second round games. You know, did Malaysia look good because Gibraltar didn't put them under pressure, or vice versa? You know, who can tell? So
time will tell, Cookie. Time will tell tomorrow night.
Absolutely. So thank you to all of our Facebook watchers. We were up to around 300 there at one stage, Dan. But now steadily diminishing. And thank you very much to everybody from Malaysia and from Gibraltar who was tuning in.
Brilliant. Thank you again. And we'll look forward to the next game up in half an hour, which will be Hong Kong and Thailand. Till then, Cookie. back for the second game of the night, Cookie. So we've got Hong Kong versus Thailand.
But really looking forward to seeing the Hong Kong girls play. And what would the world rankings and your great experience tell us about this game?
Yeah, well, they had a match-up just in Asian Championships last year. Hong Kong came on top, but it's always a close game. Thailand played in Hong Kong, I believe, in 2016, back in the Tri-Nations. So, yeah, I think it'll be a close game. Hong Kong's obviously 28 in the world rankings, and I believe Thailand, we've got it at 34. So let's see what this match brings. We've got a few new caps on the court. So Kate Smith is on the goalkeeper for Hong Kong. This is going to be her first cap for Hong Kong.
Fantastic. So first centre pass from Thailand.
A tall goal shooter there for Thailand. We've got, how do you pronounce that name, Cookie?
Bakladaknan.
Oh, nailed it. Nicely done.
I knew there was a reason you invited me here.
Of course.
So a big welcome to a good friend of yours and mine, Nikki Perry.
Hello, Nikki Perry.
She says we've got such great voices for radio. I also have the face for radio as well, Nikki.
See if Crystal can win the first goal of the game. Excellent. Just settling the nerves, so we've got 1 goal apiece. So speaking to the coach of Thailand, they arrived yesterday. They've got a very young team, and they've got 2 players that are new to the national team. Let's see how they go tonight. So playing a bit of an area zone defence there of Hong Kong.
It looks to me like physically Hong Kong's Thailand fairly well matched to Hong Kong. And there's probably only Crystal Cox who's standing a little bit taller than her opposite number.
Yeah, well, we saw them last game with Malaysia playing Gibraltar. Obviously it was a bit of a very physical game, and Malaysia coming on top by almost double. It was at 61-27 for their last match. Let's hope it's a closer game.
And a big welcome to Mary Cook, watching in from Weststow in Suffolk.
Hello, Mary. Emma Bibby in centre for Hong Kong, just coming back after a few years off from the national squad. Well, good contest there too from Becky Miller. Becky's had a great season, played tremendously in the Asian Championships, really stood her ground against a very tall Sri Lankan goal shooter who I believe is over 7 foot. Oh, nice hands there from Kate Smith. Good introduction to her first game of national netball.
Be very good to get your hands on the ball that first time and have a positive intervention, I'm sure.
Absolutely, feels that confidence. We've also got a nice crowd tonight, Cookie, on the stadium, being a Thursday night.
Thursday night, everybody just finished work and coming in, so to all. So everything going with centre pass at the moment.
Goal for goal. Ooh, good defence there, both by combination of Becky Miller and Kate Smith. Very accurate shooting. So the game goes for an hour and a half, so if you're watching this and you want to come down to Kowloon Park, it's not too late. The girls would love your support.
And a big welcome to Tommy Broughton, Valley rugby player.
So we've got the shooting combination there, Cookie, of Crystal Cox and Michelle Arkin. That's their club combination, one that they know well. Very strong combination.
Hope that they can use that to good effect. So Michelle, good shot. So 3 apiece.
Very nice, great start for the game. Again, they're doing the wall, if you see that, with a Hong Kong team up on the circle. Up on the circle for defence. Nice shot, lovely shot from the top of the circle. From the edge of the circle.
Pakla Dathanan, good score there.
Well, excitement on the Thailand bench there, Cookie. Good support. Arkle applying a lot of defensive pressure over the ball. Oh, nice intercept. Oh,
Thailand
unlucky there from Kate. I thought she'd have front position.
Thailand have broken the possession. Can they capitalise and score? So contact by Kate.
Turnover for Hong Kong. So we've got quite a few different club combinations here for Hong Kong. We've got a few players on here from the Hong Kong Football Club team. With Kate and Elise and other Kate Dolly, or now I should say Kate Agar. And we've got the cricket club combination as well. Emma Bibby in centre and goal attack Michelle and Crystal Cox, the goal shooter. Nice rebound by Crystal, using her height. She's got a few inches over that goal of defence, and then they both went for that rebound. Hong Kong just keeping that possession and converting into the goal.
So a double break in that centre pass, and it comes back to all square at 4-all. Certainly a much tighter game than the first game, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we saw in that first game Malaysia pulling out into a strong lead in that first 5 minutes. Lovely rebound there from Kate Smith. Bring the ball really nicely down that court from Hong Kong. Oh, we seem to have a bad injury there from Michelle. I'm not sure what happened there. Cookie, did you see? I think she was.
No, to start with, I thought.
Like they were connected, both Crystal and Michelle together.
I saw Crystal grabbing her face. I thought it was
I think they did.
her that it was injured.
Oh, nothing worse when your own player takes you out.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, they're both tough players. She has a little giggle, so she's fine.
So that all-important first break.
Just settling their nerves there. We're not the best option, go for that long pass. With the zone defence on the Hong Kong, Thailand just finding a little bit hard to get the ball down to that centre third, but then they found the space finally. Oh, great defence there by Becky Mello. Great rebound. I have to say the top of the circle is definitely Crystal's sweet spot. She loves shooting from there.
Absolutely. So that all-important break, and they've consolidated it, taken it out to a 2-goal game.
So Hong Kong, coached by Robin Menahira. Very experienced coach, been in now for a few years for the national squad. Done an amazing job for the team. And Veronica Arnold is the assistant coach. Great coaching combination.
Oh, good quick hands there from Emma Biddy.
Oh, nice drive in there from Michelle.
So Crystal Cox coming under some fairly heavy pressure there under the goal.
Yeah, Crystal Cox. So Crystal just got married not long ago, a few months ago. Just gone from Crystal Edwards to Crystal Cox.
And husband Kelly there in the crowd.
No doubt, I see him off in the sidelines almost every game. I think he knows more about netball than most players. Not a bad little player himself, to be fair. I've defended him in mixed netball. Handy little shooter. Tense defence with Becky Mello. Thailand converts and scores. A goal attack for Thailand. Jimmer. Nice striking. Oh, last bit stepping. It's a bit frustrated with that call. So we see we're in 6 minutes into the first quarter. I think both teams just trying to settle a little bit, just trying to find their feet, Cookie. A very excited Thai bench as well.
Absolutely.
Can't hear myself talk from that excitement from the side.
And celebrating hard on an interception that they put behind the end line. So they're certainly making the most of the little victories.
Yeah, well, I think we've got two teams different accommodations here. The Thailand, we're excited with their first quarter, being a new team, a young team, different combinations. We've got a lot more experience in the Hong Kong team. Lovely shot.
Good shot there. So opening up a 3-goal advantage yet again. So they've got the first break. Can they consolidate the second break? And they can.
And that's where that club combination really comes to the fore, Cookie, where you see with Michelle Arkle and Crystal Cox. Michelle's knowing exactly where Crystal likes the ball.
I'm looking at Crystal. She keeps grabbing that left eyebrow of hers.
Yeah, it must have been a big hit. So
Hong Kong driving that ball down the court pretty confidently there.
Hong Kong looking strong, fit. They've been doing their strength and conditioning, of course, with Droid Dynamics weekly. So Mitch has been doing a great job. Just keeping that intensity for that full 15 minutes. That club games, we just play 12 minutes, so that extra 3 minutes can make a big difference because overall it's a full quarter they're playing in every game that they're not used to. The smile still on Michelle Arkle's face. Lovely shot there from Thailand shooter
Pakla Dathanan.
That's probably it. See what Thailand can do.
Yeah, and it's looking to me like the individual Thai skills are pretty good. I think it's the collective teamwork of Hong Kong that is what's leading to the difference in the score at the moment. But it's still only a three-goal game, so
it's still anyone's game, I think. Okay,
absolutely.
for the moment. But as I said, I think the experience of Hong Kong, but also the combinations they've played with this for quite a few years now, so we can see that they feel very confident in passing the ball to each other and bringing the ball down the court.
Here we go, just under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter, and Hong Kong with a 4-goal lead. 12-8.
Oh, I think that would be unlucky actually. I thought it might be the goal shooter that touched that ball out of the court. We can't argue with the umpire, can we, Cookie?
Never.
First rule of netball. Well, not the first rule, but one of the rules. Rolling your eyes.
Rolling eyes.
A big no-no. For all the young kids out there listening.
Again, another break. Can they consolidate this? The answer is no.
Yeah. So goalkeeper just for Thailand, finding that front position, able to get that tip off Crystal Cox. Becky Miller for Hong Kong just coming out there a little bit late, so Thailand will get the penalty goal. So good match up in height there for the goal shooter for Thailand and goalkeeper Hong Kong, Kate Smith. I'd say they're pretty similar, right?
Yeah, as we said earlier, I think Crystal Cox is the only person who's really got much of a height advantage up and down the court. Fairly even, but I think the goalkeeper for Thailand is making up with a lack of, well, she doesn't have a lack of height, but she doesn't have Crystal's height.
But she's getting that nice front position, isn't she? So creates a good contest. And that lovely ball down the court. That was beautiful play for Hong Kong. So Coach Robin Monaheri would have been very happy with that last patch of play.
Yeah, that was good work from the defensive set, and then the drive all the way down the court.
Oh, long shot from Rochelle, just missed. Crystal Cox smiling there, looking confident in that first quarter of the game. And have to be confident here. We're looking at 16-8 already, half double the score within 15 minutes.
So just over 30 seconds to go. And it's a penalty pass inside the circle.
Great rebound by Becky Miller. Oh. It's a great shot.
Great shot, did the hard work, got the rebound, and then unfortunately then immediately gave the ball away. So 7 seconds here. Can Hong Kong get a shot
Goes
off?
a long pass, but just a little bit too much oomph on that pass from MEBB. Okay, great first quarter by Hong Kong, leading 16-9. So Cookie, we're back to the second quarter. We've got a few changes for Hong Kong. So we've got centre coming on. We've got Kate Eggers on centre. We've got Angela Chan in goal attack. And we have Jessie in for wing defence for Hong Kong. And I believe no changes for Thailand. First quarter, we saw Hong Kong pull away a little bit. Let's see what Thailand can do for the second quarter.
So they immediately pegged back a goal. But that's with the centre pass.
In a game, you go.
Good to see Robin Manahera change it up when Hong Kong are leading that first quarter.
Oh, Cookie, you took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly what I was going to say. Great opportunity to try different combinations.
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity. You know, it's a 4-game tournament, and good to get everybody an early touch of the ball.
Yeah, get that confidence. We were talking about the cricket club combination in the first quarter, so we're getting a little bit more of a Hang Tang combination from Hong Kong this quarter with Jessie wing defence and Angela Chen on goal attack, both playing for Hang Tang, their Premier League team. Let's see if
again, I think that's good coaching to use those club combinations like that.
Yeah, Connie Wong, coach for Hang Tang, has done a great job in the years of bringing out that team. Great development, the junior players up. So Angela just settling nerves, just getting a few shots out of the way and settling into the game.
So we should be able to spot and see whether Crystal Cox has in fact got a shiner now that she's up our end of the court here.
So we saw in the first quarter Hong Kong played a zone defence. I see on the sideline, or I hear from the sideline, Veronica Arnold saying tight. So maybe they're changing their tactics for this quarter, going a bit more man-on-man defence. And a shot there from Thailand. So this seems to be a much more free-flowing game this time round, Cookie, compared to our first game we were watching earlier tonight. It was Malaysia and Gibraltar, a very physical game. We saw quite a few people on the floor, likening it a bit to the rugby matches, I think.
Yeah, it's always good to see a bit of early commitment. And there's a penalty pass inside. So Crystal leaves it for Angela, and Angela settles those nerves.
Angela Chan, who's in charge of junior development here in Hong Kong, has done a fantastic job, as we were saying earlier again tonight, that the junior league here is now almost bigger than the Hong Kong National Senior League.
Yeah. It seems that our feed has now not got the score on it, and Casey Kwong asking for it to be put back on. So Hong Kong holding an 18-12 lead at the moment.
So a little bit tighter this first few minutes of the second quarter, Cooking. New combinations of Hong Kong, I guess, finding their feet. But I feel there's a bit more intensity now coming from Thailand. Upping the pressure, particularly in defence.
So Crystal staying strong under the goal there.
So only 7 in it in the second quarter. Still could be a tough game.
And it looks like our Facebook feed has now got the score back on it.
Oh, shoot.
Good to see. So Thailand staying goal for goal with Hong Kong in the second quarter.
See a lot of tight pressure there from the goalkeeper for Thailand, Badmali.
And I think as the years go by, I think Crystal is really settling into this role as, you know, the leading goal shooter for the Hong Kong team. I think in the earlier years she used to be a little bit phased early on in the game, but she's really settled into it with that experience that she now has.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a combination of experience and just getting stronger. And we were saying earlier about Joy Dynamics doing a lot of strength and conditioning with this team. And you can really see the whole team actually being stronger, just not just to the ball, but how they're landing and how they're attacking the ball as well. So I can see that in Crystal's game. She can really pull in the ball a lot stronger. And that's always handy for a goal shooter. You need the ball to shoot the ball. It's always nice too having Crystal's height in the circle, standing 6'2".
I think there'll be some good matchups, height for height down the court when Hong Kong take on Malaysia.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to that game. Oh, almost a layup there. It didn't quite come off.
It's good to see we've got quite a few people from Thailand joining us on our Facebook live stream. Nika-chan MT, good to have you with us.
We've had people all over the world tonight, haven't we, on Facebook Live cooking? It's just saying the popularity of netball globally.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people complain about some of the evils of Facebook, but it really does allow connectivity of live sporting events these days. Don't have to have a global broadcaster to see something that's happening on the other side of the world. So.
Oh, for sure. As we said earlier, just having all the countries, having different caps, like in regards to, used to be just Australia and New Zealand dominating international netball, but we see England coming in, South Africa. So, as I said, it's interest now from everywhere. Kate finding that nice space at the top of the circle, a great feed into it. So even Crystal, even though she was standing from behind, she's still got the possession of the ball.
As a defender, I think you'd say the princesses always get those calls. So this is going much the same as the first quarter, where it's going pretty much goal for goal in the first half of the quarter. But maybe that strength and conditioning that you keep mentioning from Joint Dynamics is telling as they get deeper and deeper into each quarter.
Yeah, I think Thailand are doing a nice job bringing it into the circle, but this has been fantastic defence with Kate Smith and Becky Miller. So they've been able to get those extra tips just to get a little bit of an edge over Thailand and convert those few extra goals. And of course, Crystal's been great shooting average today, great percentage. I think she's missed too much. She's calling for the ball head. Beautiful play there by Hong Kong.
Yeah, I kind of quite admire what Thailand tried to do there. It's almost like if we stand back and let them throw the ball into Cox, she's probably going to score anyway. So they came out to try and attack it and cut the ball off. Oh, great intercept there. Immediately coughed the ball back up. And Sarima.
Yeah, those hard works and intercepts and turnovers really need to be converted and utilised well. See Kate Aga's frustration when that ball got intercepted again. It's a big thing that Robin Menahera emphasises, is making sure that you utilise all turnovers. Oh, great intercept there by Becky Miller. We saw Becky Miller playing a lot of goalkeeper in Asian Champs, and it's great to see her having a run around goal defence. She's really being strong, bringing the ball down the court as well as being tight on with her defence in the circle.
So as I said a couple of minutes ago, as we now tick down to, with about 5 minutes to go in this quarter, Hong Kong steadily getting into it. Now a 3-goal advantage in this quarter.
There's a bit of confusion there from the attack from Hong Kong, Elise and Kate. Who was going to go for that ball?
see that Hong Kong really putting pressure on every pass, making them work hard.
That's what I like about Elise Daly. She does. She's a great attacker. Can come to the ball, feeds well, but she's brilliant in defence as well. She changes over and hands over. She's very tight. Always gets those nice little intercepts. As a defence back in the circle, it's always nice when a wing attack can see intercepts before the ball comes down your end.
Yeah, as you say, I think every half a second that you can save in defence when the ball's coming from that attacking third, it just gives the whole defence that much more time to get themselves aligned to put players up.
Absolutely. And a nice little rest too. So we see the Hong Kong bench all warming up. Thailand seem quite comfortable in the seats there. Sure there's going to be any changeovers for them in the half time. So goal shooter for Thailand seems moving around a little bit more now. Before she was just holding. In the first quarter we saw her just trying to hold, and Kate Smith doing a great job of getting in front position. So her coach has probably said to her she needs to move around to see if she can get the possession of the ball. Just a little bit too high for that ball to Crystal. Right idea though. So champion system, the dressers for Hong Kong have done a brilliant job again this season with their kit.
So again, some fantastic defensive work in the attacking third there from Hong Kong. Putting a massive amount of pressure on the Thai team. Here they are again. They've got them trapped down in this defensive third.
Yeah, you see they're really struggling to get the ball out of defence with Thailand, just because that tight pressure from Hong Kong and hands over. I guess it's always hard to see the ball when you've got 6'2" player over you. Great tip there from Kate Smith. Turnover for Hong Kong.
That collective pressure really showing on Thailand. They worked really hard to move the ball down into the goal third and then coughed it up.
Angela Chan converts for Hong Kong. Really strong player, Angela Chan. Plays for Hang Tang. Also plays rugby for Hong Kong. She's obviously not shy and going close to the body against a player.
I guess that tape on her shoulder is probably more likely to come from her rugby career than her netball career.
Yeah. As a physio, I think I can back you up on that one, Cookie. Nice defensive and goalkeeping from Thailand, getting that front position, but Crystal still able to bring the ball in and get the goal. It was great shooting by both shooters here in Hong Kong, from Crystal Cox and Angela Chan. Angela doing a lot of work outside the circle, so creating space for Crystal to get the ball. Another good defence from Hong Kong.
So as I said, those first 6 or 7 goals in this quarter were going pretty much goal for goal. And then as we've got deeper and deeper, and now just a minute out from half time, Hong Kong really asserting that pressure, so it's got to have a lot to do with fitness and conditioning, I think.
Absolutely, and I love the fact we've got quite a bit of depth in this squad in Hong Kong, Cookie. It just seems any combination we put on, and it's just shown even when we're playing the Hong Kong-Singapore Cup, all combinations are very, very strong.
Again, it's good to see Hong Kong, although they have this commanding lead, fighting for every ball ruthlessly.
Good for him now. He put a body onto the line, but unfortunately he can't fall onto the ground.
Here we
for the
go,
ball.
10 seconds. 10 seconds to get the shot off.
Oh, nice vision there by Elise Daly, Kate Aggers, and converting right in the last second. So half time, Hong Kong are up 31-18.
we come back for the second half, third quarter. Julie Madsen is joining us.
Right, Julie, she's always a great supporter for Hong Kong netball, including our club team, Sonics. Say hello to Lisa Martin, who's joining in as well. Lisa will be joining on the commentary on Saturday.
So that's a good turnover for Hong Kong.
So we've got a new goal defence on for Hong Kong. Tassie Breckenridge coming in to replace Becky Miller.
I think Becky Miller's had a fantastic first half to this game. Dan?
Oh, absolutely. Really strong in defence. And being up by such a big margin, no doubt Coach Robin Menaher would like to give a bit of a rest for the stronger games coming up on tomorrow night.
And I noticed that Angela's now sporting some really orange tape on her shoulder. That's obviously a half-time addition.
Oh.
Another good goal. Very solid there from Crystal.
So we've got here a defence combination, football club defence combination of Natasha Breckenridge and Kate Smith, both playing for Hong Kong Football Club. They should be able to read each other well. So interestingly, Cookie, no changes for Thailand again.
Well, they have just made a couple of changes. But just the two at half time.
Oh. Great defensive pressure from Hong Kong. Bit of a zone defence in this defensive third. Oh, great coming around player for Kate Smith. She's had a fantastic debut for Hong Kong tonight, Cookie.
Absolutely.
Tassie just coming from behind. So contact call, goal defence Hong Kong. Jess has joined us. Hi Jess, who plays for Sonics Netball Club. Jess used to be a captain of the Hong Kong team, so no doubt that you're watching this game avidly. And with a smile on her face, looking very comfortable in this quarter. So by such a large margin, would you expect the Hong Kong team to try a few different combinations? Obviously they've only made one change at half time.
I'd expect Robin will probably, unless she's protecting any injuries on the bench there at the moment, I'd expect that by the end of the game, you'd hope to see everybody get a run.
Absolutely, because you said it's a long 4 days, so you never know what can happen. So it's great to get everyone on the court just to get that confidence up. Oh, interestingly, they didn't peel that up. I would have thought that might have been a stepping call from centre of Bangkok, Thailand.
Again, the confident drive down the court there, but a loosish pass, and Crystal couldn't drag it back in. Well, if I know Robin well, she'll pick up on those critical mistakes like that, because those are things that could cost you the game potentially when you're playing some of the other opposition. Yeah,
absolutely. So Hong Kong will have a tough match against Malaysia, so this is going to be a great game to try not just different combinations but different strategies as well through the game. Kate Smith doing a very tight defence there against the goal shooter for Thailand, but Thailand get their score. So you had a little stats man there, Cookie. So what was your stats for the first half and second half?
Well, first quarter Hong Kong won 16-9, and the second quarter Hong Kong won 16-9.
That's amazing.
So it's going to be interesting to see.
Let's see if we can go with third quarter lucky. 69. Can we do it 3 times in a row? Hat trick.
If it goes to form, it will be 48-27 at three-quarter time.
So I see quite a lot of the boyfriends and husbands on the sidelines, Cookie, supporting the girls.
Absolutely.
What we call them. So that'd be the bags, boyfriends and bars.
Habs.
Habs.
Husbands and boyfriends.
Habs. We saw a shootout at half time with some of the husbands.
Yeah, Sam Agars and Kelly Cox.
Absolutely. Nice little shooters themselves.
Sam is a journalist for the South China Morning Post, and from looking at his shooting, I would say don't give up the day job, Sam.
Well, hopefully we get a lot of coverage then for South China SCMP after this Four Nations. No doubt rugby will be on the front page of Saturday's paper, but hopefully we can make the cut.
So there's a lot of energy on this Thai bench sitting just in front of us here, Dan.
Absolutely. As I said earlier, Thailand's got a very young team, and they've got two new players that are getting their caps tonight. So hopefully they're not the ones on the bench. Hopefully they get a run around. Good to see Thailand back in Hong Kong after not being here since 2016. Nice pass into Crystal, using her height, pulling the ball in. Great shot. So that's what we were talking about earlier, Cookie, about Crystal and her with her hands now, so really strong to the ball, bringing it in, that confidence of bringing the ball in from anywhere.
Yep. Having been associated with the Hong Kong Cricket Club, obviously seen Crystal grow in her netball career, and as you say, she's got stronger and stronger, more and more confident.
A little bit too much height on that. We've got Kate Agaz, very experienced player, as co-captain on court, with Michelle becoming into the co-captain this year, taking over from Connie Wong, who's having a year off netball. So she's been, well, when I say year off netball, just playing. She's doing very much in the scenes of Hong Kong with their coaching.
Running the half-time entertainment there with the shootout, and also fixing the goalpost.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fantastic job. It took a while. Who knew there could be such drama on a goalpost in an international match? Also, you have Lorraine Pack doing the whole organising of the Four Nations. So, by no means a small task, that's for sure. Here the support of Veronica Arnold, assistant coach for Hong Kong, as Hong Kong convert into going down to defence.
Super Ronnie, as I call her.
Super Ronnie, you call her Super Ronnie.
Super Ronnie or Purple Ronnie.
Veronica Arnold's also the president of Asia Netball Federation. So does a great job in supporting netball, not in Hong Kong,
but
in
I'd known
Asia
that
totally.
before, I would have shown her a great deal more respect.
Backpedal, can you delete and start again? I believe she probably listened to the replay as well.
I wasn't talking about just now, I was talking about over the last 15 years.
Oh, of course. Just Thailand finding the space into goal shooter and converting. Excellent job.
So yet again, early part of the quarter, Thailand really making Hong Kong work hard. That's a pretty assured drive there from the centre pass from Hong Kong. Straight into Crystal Cox, who scored.
Yeah, Thailand in attack finding it hard with options, doing a lot of cross-court throwing. So, I mean, it's always an opportunity for a intercept from defence. Really want to try and get the ball straight down the line.
Yeah. I think that's kind of a function of the pressure that Hong Kong are putting them under.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, even in that attacking third of Hong Kong, they're defending hard, just making it much tougher as Thailand move down the court.
Crystal very happy with that play.
Yeah, so just under 5 minutes to go. Hong Kong now out to a 43-25 goal lead.
It's nice to see both shooters sharing the workload, Angela Chan and Crystal Cox. Both scoring equally this quarter. We see that zone defence again from Hong Kong. They're just finding that space right under the post for Thailand to convert.
Good to see that Thailand are being really consistent here. They're working hard all the way through the court. You know, they certainly have been under pressure all the way throughout, but they haven't given up at all.
No.
All good work from Crystal.
Yeah, she's holding really well under the post, so you're finding that the goalkeeper from Thailand. What?
Come on, I'll let you say that, mate.
I can't. Click a word. Oh, I'm totally wrong. But anyway, she's trying hard to work around Crystal Cox.
Liawaked.
Oh, I think they've nailed it, that one, Cookie. Say that 3 times after having a glass of wine. So Thailand definitely still keeping up that intensity for this third quarter.
Yeah, they've scored 9 goals. 9 goals in this quarter, which is the same as scored in the first 2 quarters, and just under 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, the stats for the shooting have to be good for actually both teams for this game, but certainly Angela Chan and Crystal Cox. Don't see them missing too much, and great intercept there from Kate Smith.
Pretty good athletic intercept there from the Thai wing attack, but contacting in the process.
Great support there from Tassie Brackenridge, bringing the ball up. So just short of 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 47-27. Oh, just make it 48.
So the score in this quarter is now 16-9.
Oh, now we just need to stop it now. It'll be perfect for us, Cookie. Your stats man. I don't think there's going to be no goals scored for the next.
I imagine we'll go
90
2
seconds
minutes with no goals scored.
16-10 for this quarter.
16-10 for this quarter, and Thailand breaking it apart.
Replay by Crystal Cox.
I was just about to say, I think that's the first time I've seen her out of the goal circle, and maybe that tells us, Crystal, stay under the net.
Oh, I definitely think it's the right option. Just the pass is just a little low. She's a tall girl, hard to bend down that low. Ball's probably a little bit to her knees.
Crystal knows I love her.
She does. Another turnaround for Hong Kong, and I believe Robin does these stats of when you get a tip, do you convert the turnaround? Should we have that in her notepad? Hopefully this is one of them. Excellent. Nice one from Crystal Cox. Kate Smith got in that fantastic front position, able to get the intercept, And we've got 20 seconds to go, Cookie. Will we get this in? Oh, beautiful play from Hong Kong. Lovely passing all the way down the court, finding that space. Amanda Perazzi joining us from Victoria, Bel Air in Hong Kong. Hello, Amanda. Goal in the last second. What a great quarter from Hong Kong, pulling away a little bit there, 50-28. So what was their final stats on that quarter, Cookie?
51-28. So that was a
quick
20. Well, what are we talking about? 19-10 quarter for Hong Kong.
Excellent.
So interesting to see how many changes.
Yeah, I expect Robin to probably try a few more on the bench, because they're going to have a tough match tomorrow night, and some of the players like to get on court just to get the feel of the game. We've got a new surface, playing surface here from what we play on our normal club games, and it's just different having that pressure of international matches. Yeah, so we'll see what she's got, what comes.
So far just Helene and Fung Yi Lo are the only people not to get on court.
Yeah, Anne's defender. So Kate's been playing for the first 3 quarters, so she may want to rest her. And it looks like Thailand, though, doesn't seem to be that their reserves are warming up.
And it does look like Helene has got the GA bib on.
Yeah, Helen has been new to Hong Kong netball, and new to netball, actually, I think only in the last couple of years. She was a top basketballer in the States. So she's obviously transported to netball fairly quickly. Really strong player for Hong Kong Football Club. Great to see her in the Hong Kong team. Welcome back.
Welcome back, as you say. Hong Kong holding a 51-28 lead, and coach Robin Manihera has rung the changes and has now cleared the bench.
Yeah, I think this is a good move, as I said, because they've got quite a comfortable lead now with Hong Kong. So this is definitely the time to try different combinations, but get those players running onto the court. Give them a run around. And so we've got Anne Lowe coming into goal defence. keeping Kate Smith on goalkeeper. She's had a fantastic game in defence as her first cap for Hong Kong. And we've got Helen coming in goal attack. A few changes with Jessie now in centre.
And also Thailand making a couple of changes. Bringing on Pawina to goal defence. Kanita has come on at wing defence. And a wing attack, Darapon. And fresh onto the court, Chidaporn.
Gosh, whew, you did well, Cook. I'm glad you had to say those names and changes, not me.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether we can get anything on the live feed from our friends in Thailand to let me know how well or how badly.
A thumbs up if Cookie did well, thumbs down if we could change.
I did take some phonetic lessons from the president of the Thai Netball Association just before we went on air for this game.
Is that what you called it, Cookie?
It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
All in the name of netball, hey? Okay. Thailand just settling into these new combinations for the fourth quarter. And the Bibi back in on now, running as wing attack. We saw her in the first quarter playing a really strong game in centre. Bibi's had a few years off from Hong Kong netball, and good to see her back on court, looking super fit and strong as ever. You would know she's had 2 babies. She's got a lot of experience in this team as well with Hong Kong, we're saying. Elise been playing now for over 25 years. Angela 13, Tassie's been playing over 20 years of netball. I think that's probably longer than some of these girls have been born in Thailand. So with Thailand coach, obviously it said new combinations, but I wonder what the words of advice were for the fourth quarter. What can they do to narrow the gap? The biggest things they would see is that Hong Kong were feeding really nicely into both Angela and Crystal Cox. So I'd be saying trying to move around, get in front of the player, trying to put a little bit more pressure into that feeding into the circle as well.
So Thailand 5-2 lead at the moment and a break.
Yeah, they're certainly
of the Hong Kong centre pass. Still with a 20-goal deficit, but it's good work from the Thai team.
Yeah, lovely shot as well. It's nice to see the smiles on their faces as well, Cookie.
Well, it is the land of smiles.
Oh, it is. Touche. Fox holding well, and lovely shot. So we've got that cricket club combination again of Bibi and Cox, both playing for cricket clubs. So Bibi knowing where Crystal wants the ball, the top of the circle. And there we go, exactly, perfect pass in. Lovely feed, Emma.
Some good work here from Thailand. It's good to see them finish strong. Although, you know, they're obviously going to finish this game well short. Gives them some good heart going into their game tomorrow.
Yeah, as we said with the game against Malaysia and Gibraltar, obviously there was a bit of a gap in the score, but Gibraltar can only get stronger in the next 3 days. We saw that last year, Cookie, the Four Nations, remember, with Ireland. Their first 1 or 2 games, they were trying to find their feet, but they came out winning the tournament. They built every single game they played. definitely playing a very physical game, Ireland, to what we've seen in other teams.
I've just spotted another goal there for Bristol. Just spotted in the crowd Josh Herstich, who is the USRC Tigers rugby captain and number 8. So I'd have to think that he has some level of romantic interest in this game.
No doubt. So quite a lot of height in this Hong Kong shooting circle with Helen and Crystal Cox. Both of them at least over 6'1". 6'1" for Helen, I think 6'2" Crystal. The Thailand defence finding it hard to get that pressure on.
And a good intercept and good rip of the ball there. And welcome to Kelly Yule.
Hi Kelly. Kelly does a great job coaching junior netball. Go Sparrows.
Tracy Stubbs says, Tracy Skip, are you there? And just signing in Lottie Plews.
Lottie's a goalkeeper, goal defence for Hong Kong Cricket Club. So we've got 4 representing Hong Kong Cricket Club. So she's one of the dream team of Demons. We've had a really good season all the last couple of games. We like strong contenders for the finals of Hong Kong Premier League. So the last couple of minutes I feel it's just got a little bit scrappier cooking.
Yeah, there's just not quite as much cohesion and teamwork. You know, maybe down to these changes that Manahera has made.
Yeah, and I think when you have new changes, when there's a lot of them as there has been this quarter, it always takes a few minutes to settle in. Just get used to passing to each other again.
And a further change there. Becca Miller coming in at goalkeeper for Hong Kong.
Yeah, we saw Becca playing goal defence in the first quarter, and as I said, Becca played a lot with Hong Kong as goalkeeper for Asian Chance. So she had a fantastic game bringing the ball down. She's got a lot of fitness, so it's great that she can see different positions. Ooh, had a few hard knocks on the ground this game. The physio is doing a lot of hard work over the 4 days of tournament. Mel Pottinger being the physio for the Hong Kong team. Done a great job keeping the girls fit.
Yeah, I think in any tournament like this, say maybe like a 7th tournament in rugby, day 1's the easy day. It's backing up on days 2, days 3 and day 4 when bodies are a little bit tired, a little bit broken.
Tell you what, Cookie, I'm feeling tired just watching them tonight. Tired and a little bit chilly. But next time I'm going to bring a jumper in. Kowloon Park, a little tip for anyone that's coming down to the games for the next 3 days. Bring a jumper. Oh, trying to do a quick pass off, but Crystal just wasn't ready for it. So Lorraine doing a great signage of the courts tonight. Looking great. Jack's Cocoa, our sponsors. Joint Dynamics, Champion System. 2XU, more chaos. Good to see so many sponsors for Hong Kong netball.
And Thrive Health, I think that's a new business that's just opened on the south side, down there in Wong Chuk Hang.
It is indeed, Cookie. They're the sponsors and the physiotherapists for the under-21 team who are busily training hard for the Asian Championships coming up in July.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Any sport is only as strong as its sponsors.
There are the World Cup qualifiers, which is really exciting. But back to opens. Let's see Crystal trying to convert. Oh. And just does. So Hong Kong 58, Thailand 37. With 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cookie and I are at the edge of our seats.
Absolutely. And a big welcome to Lucinda Glover.
Hi, Lucinda. Lucinda playing for the cricket club, Devils team. Nice shooter. She'll be watching the Hong Kong team, no doubt supporting her fellow teammates, Crystal Cox, Emma Bibby.
So Thailand playing really well in this this fourth and final quarter. At the moment, they actually hold a 3-goal advantage in the final quarter.
Yeah, I think their changes obviously have done them a favour. It just goes to the point then, we wonder why they didn't make these changes earlier, Cookie.
Sure.
Again, easier to say when you're sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah, I think the changes that Robin has made is probably, I don't think it's weakened the Hong Kong team, but it's just mixed the combinations up and not playing quite as fluidly together.
Yeah, you're right. I'd say, I think the word's sort of slightly unsettled. We saw that first half, they were just bring the ball just magically down the court. It was really pretty to watch.
I think the real standout for me has been the defensive effort right the way through the court from Hong Kong. It's really worked well together tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Who'd you give for MVP, Cookie?
Is
that putting you on the spot?
That would be a tough ask. I think there's been a lot of good players. You know, Crystal's been very, very solid under the goal. I think Becca Miller, sorry, has gone really well.
Yeah, I'd be backing you. I think Crystal's had a great game in shooter. I think the whole team's actually had a fantastic game overall. But I love seeing Kate Smith in goalkeeper. I think she absolutely had a blinder as goalkeeper, and again being her debut for Hong Kong. I think my MVP would have to go to Kate Smith. Or although, am I biased because I'm a defender myself? All right, less than a minute 30 to go for this last quarter. So I'm sure Coach Robin Menahir would be very happy with this result. And a great first hit out for the Four Nations, 2019.
Good solid goal there from Helene.
Yeah, we didn't see Helen getting much court time in the Asian Championships last year. So I'm sure she'll be happy getting on court and hoping to get a bit of a run around a bit more in the next 3 days.
Well, I think both Hong Kong and Malaysia coaches be pretty pleased with their early hit out. You're obviously not going to win the tournament on day one, but you can go a long way to putting yourself in the frame.
Nice shot.
With a good hit out. So
yeah.
Cutting the deficit down to 18 goals.
And I love watching the Thailand sideline. They're so excited. That's been almost the highlight of the game for me. Oh, great pressure from Becca. "30 seconds remaining. Let's see if Thailand can get that last 1 or 2 goals. Just falling short, and a really strong rebound there from Becca Miller. Cementing her fantastic strength and her ability in defence. Well, Hong Kong finish off the game, 60-42.
Yeah, that's a very, very solid performance by Hong Kong. Good to see Thailand fighting all the way through, and they actually they took the honours in the fourth quarter, but was just too little, too late. I think they'll be heartened, as you say, a young Thai team there taking on a pretty strong and experienced Hong Kong team. I think Robin Manahera and Ronnie Arnold will be pretty pleased with what they've seen, but I would imagine, if I know them well, they'll be working on the things they need to put right and not patting themselves too much on the back about what's gone well.
Yeah, still early days, isn't it? But I'm really excited to be watching a matchup with Hong Kong and Malaysia. I think that's going to be a fantastic game, and also Thailand and Gibraltar.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, I think that ends our first night of Four Nations for 2019, and look forward to these games kicking off tomorrow night. What time we got, Cookie, for our first game?
I think we're 5 o'clock tomorrow evening.
That's it, 5 o'clock.
Hong Kong.
Brilliant, excellent. Okay, till then, thanks everyone for joining us and watching on Facebook Live, and we'll see you tomorrow night.